the crime in the political body, the crime in the political body. Fraternity is founded not on virtue, but on complicity. All brothers are brothers in crime. Equality begins in guilt. The origin of the state is not the contract of reason, but the conspiracy of desire. Politics originates in delinquency. Organized, erotic, sacrificial. The first polis was a gang. The primal scene of politics is the rape of the Sabines. Fraternity achieved through violation. Romulus kills Remus. The first act of political foundation is fratricide. Every constitution conceals an asylum. Citizens are fugitives absolved by belonging. The city's greatness begins as sanctuary from the criminal. The heavenly city is the only earthly asylum transfigured. Sin is the social bond. The remission of sin is the charter of citizenship. Civilization is organized amnesty for the original crime. The social contract is a sacrilege written in sacred ink. To swear is to wound the divine. Every oath calls down punishment deferred. Every covenant is founded on the blasphemy of invoking the Father's name in vain. The oath is a suspended curse. It binds by risking damnation. Swear not at all is not piety but political realism. Every law is a veiled ordeal. Every constitution a ritual forbidden invocation. The primal fraternity arises in the killing of the father. The community is a syndicate of patricides. The crime unites the brother. Guilt is the cement of the state. The covenant institutionalizes complicity. Law replaces the father with the oath. Religion sublimates the crime into conscience. The superego is the state's ghost. To found is to murder symbolically and to remember without admitting it. The band of brothers is bound by forbidden desire. Politics is the transmutation of incest taboo into exogamic conquest. The polis arises as the fraternity's substitute for the mother. Sex and war are twin rights of entry into the public. The erotic body of the city is carved from sacrificial skin. Eros and Thanatos legislate together. Justice is institutionalized violence. The ordeal is the archetype of judgment. Battle is the first court of appeal. War is the legal process of the gods. Jehovah is a man of war. Divinity confers legitimacy upon victory. Rome won the world by ordeal. Empires legalized triumph. Divine right is the sacrification, the sanctification of success. Equals are rivals. Fraternity is rivalry pacified by ritual. Love among brothers is jealous love sublimated. Every union of comrades contains the wish for the other's death. Brotherhood requires repression. The state is structured repression. The fraternity perpetuates the quarrel it chains to resolve, it claims to resolve. The father is killed so that hierarchy can return to another form. The fraternal principle and the paternal principle are mutually dependent. The republic oscillates between fraternity's anarchy and paternity's tyranny. Federation is the geometry of mutual envy. Concordia discourse, the harmony of opposites, is the political ideal of fraternal strife. Justice is the perpetuation of conflict under rules. Every political covenant is a parody of the sacred. The oath imitates divine speech. The Constitution imitates divine law. To govern is to usurp the attributes of the Father. The ruler in purple wielding the lightning bolt reenacts Zeus under secular disguise. Blasphemy is the birthmark of sovereignty. The secular state is theology in denial. The myth of equality and the return of domination. Equality is fraternal only in myth. In practice, it conceals hierarchies of guilt. Every revolution repeats the primal murder and calls it liberty. Fraternity's dream of reciprocity turns into sovereignty's nightmare. The balance of power is the political version of the brotherly feud. True harmony emerges only from separation and struggle. The ideal of equality is the lingering shadow of the slain father's justice. The western city is built upon the quarrel of brothers. The polis is the tomb of the father, the agora the stage of his sons. History is the slow repetition of a founding crime under new justification. The state is the sublimation of gang warfare into constitutional form. Every law courts the violence it condemns. The political body is a love affair among murderers. Justice exists to remember the primal murder without reenacting it. Law is the hymn to the dead fathers sung by repentant sons. The oath is the smoke of sacrifice still rising. To obey the law is to participate in collective atonement. The political order is the structure of deferred violence. The city persists so long as the citizens believe that guilt can be shared. Metamorphosis is crucifixion. The maiden is not dead, but sleeps. We shall all be changed. The Gothic flight is the allegory of consciousness pursued by its own shadow. The maiden flees her pursuer, who is herself in another form. Every pursuit is self-recognition deferred. Terror is the erotic face of awakening. The labyrinth is internal, the monster is the dreamer. Flight and capture alternate like inhalation and exhalation, the respiration of myth. Girl, tree, phallus, fire, spirit. Virginity is not negation but sublimated virility. The green is the gold of the psyche, chlorophyll transmuted into aurum. Viridity is vitality arrested in chastity, like condensed as a flame. The girl's no is photosynthesis, refusal that transforms light into form. To harden like trees is to eroticize endurance. The laurel burns, but it's not consumed. Daphne is the burning bush. Mary is the consumed flame. Purity is combustion without destruction. Virginity is a controlled conflagration, divinity made visible through restraint. The bush that burns forever is the body sublimated into symbol. Fire is the true Eucharist. Spirit digesting matter without devouring it. To become a tree is to be rooted in refusal. The metamorphosis is a descent disguised as ascent. Sublimation is crucifixion. To rise, one must be nailed to form. The Virgin gives her love, the material of lusting martyrdom. In early myth of union, she offers him his cross. To love is to accept transformation into matter. The prostitute, the Virgin are one figure divided by theology. Every sanctuary was once a brothel, every brothel a shrine. The sacred is born from contamination, purified by repetition. The Great Mother is both womb and grave. Her chastity is cosmic appetite. What she births, she buries. What she buries, she resurrects. The laurel is the sign of victory over the desire through desire. Apollo's kiss becomes patriarch's coronation. The poet and the conqueror share the same laurel, the triumph of sublimation. The crown is the circle of flame that joins death to glory. To write is to burn continuously without ashes. The laurel is the immortality of transmutated loss. The maiden is not dead, but dreaming. The tree sleeps, awaiting resurrection in the sap. The museum is the mausoleum of the muses. Art as embalmed ecstasy. The spirit sleeps in stone, awaiting the voice that calls it by name. Orpheus, Christ, Apollo are one in the act of waking the world. Every poem is an attempt to raise the dead from the vegetable sleep. Green is the first stage of gold. Matter remembers light. The color of metamorphosis signals the soul's photosynthesis. The maiden's greenness is her transmutational power, potential unspent. The alchemical tree is a diagram of chastity sublimated into illumination. Every virgin is an unfinished philosopher's stone. Apollo's descent to human form to embrace the divine. Desire as the gods fall into the material, the divine pursuer is humbled by his own passion. The sublimity of love lies in its descent, not its ascent. In her wood he is crucified, in her womb he is reborn. The divine must incarnate to discover its own humanity. Art is the resurrection of spirit from its vegetable sleep. To restore animality to plants is to awaken the divine in matter. The poet turns trees back into men. The myth of metamorphosis ends where art begins in reversal. Every artwork is a reincarnation of its own burial. The invisible is human, and the human is the visible redeemed. The virgin burns with restrained eternity. The tree is the body spiritualized, the flesh rooted in divinity. The flame that does not consume is the form that does not decay. The metamorphosis of Daphne is the soul's discovery of immortality through matter. The evergreen is the ever-burning. The human spirit is the green fire of becoming. An extinguished hearth, an extinguished family. O fire, thou art eternal, beautiful, and ever young. Thou art the life, thou art the protector, the living flame.